I'm guessing ours are probably different, right?
No, so this is a normal Macho Man, legs, band, all that stuff, right?
Yep.
This right here is the hand painted resin prototype that was used in ads or toy fair. I don't know exactly where this one was used, but I can't. I'm not going to bend it because it doesn't bend. It's resin. You know what I'm saying? So this, like, that's it on the table. It's very hard. Very hard. All hand painted. If you can see some differences to the mass produced, the stars on the boots here that didn't come out on the mass produced, and also the wristbands are yellow here. They're just the pink. So
is that a one of one that you have there, or are there others floating around?
So for hand painted prototypes, they're used for things like commercials or at New York City toy fairs or ads, magazine ads. There's probably 5 or so different ones, but these things are meant to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? They're not meant to be kept or sold, or they're not in the stores. Yep. So something like this, a lot of people think like I go to eBay to get my rare stuff, and yeah, I'm on eBay every day like a psychopath. But a lot of my rare stuff, including this, I get on like private groups on Facebook or private collectors that I know of. So this came from an actual LJN employee, and he had a whole bunch of these. And Macho Man is my favorite wrestler, so I knew I needed to spend the big bucks on Macho Man. And I think it's cool that it's a minor difference with the stars. You know what I'm saying? So, like, next to each other, they look, someone didn't know that this was a prototype. You have to feel this to really appreciate. You see all the detailing in the hand-painted work. So that's why this is one of my favorites. Macho Man hand-painted prototype. The value on this, thousands and thousands of dollars.
Priceless.
Or priceless.
I'm guessing it's never going to leave your hands. So.
Oh, no. Now, this just made the, we called the dirt sheets recently. This just made the dirt sheets, is that I had a Miss Elizabeth figure. It was obviously the pre-production, never came out. And the sculptors at LJN, for some reason, sculpted her with no clothes on. I think they were just doing it as like a joke. Like maybe there's a couple that they pass around to the employees. And I was able to get one in my collection. Like, you can't display that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had it in my collection, but it was all the way in the back. It was always covered up. We even did like a history of the LJNs on our YouTube channel, and we blurred it out because I just felt very uncomfortable, And after we put that episode out, somebody contacted me and said, "Hey, like, I'm interested in it." I said, "Okay, make me an offer I can't refuse," and they did, and I took it. So, hey, money talks, right?
Everybody's got a price. That's what you're saying.
What's that?
Everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price. As for other pre-production stuff, so this is coming out very soon. This is Edge. Duh. It's gonna be a ringside collectible exclusive. If you can tell, like, there's no detailing, like on the tights or on the face. This is what they call a test shot in the biz, But what's so special about this is that he will come with interchangeable Hawkins and Ryder edge heads. We were the edge heads.
Of course.
Hawkins and Ryder. And this was actually my pitch, because now Mattel does a lot of figures with like interchangeable heads. They just change up like their hair or their facial expression. So I said, well, listen, we were the edge heads. Wouldn't it make sense to make an edge with a Hawkins head and edge head? And like, I was joking, but I was also serious. I thought it was a great idea. Yeah. Plus, you buy one or you buy all three. Because at one night, we all wore the same exact outfit, so it makes sense.
Yep.
So this is coming out very soon to Ringside Collectibles, but I was able to get the test show. Now, there's always some weird underground market. Somebody slid into my DM with this and said, "I think I have something you want." I said, "What is it?" They sent me the picture. I said, "Okay, what's the price?" He said, "You make it offer." I hate making offers. You tell me the price.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in this case, he knew I wanted it, and I knew that he knew I wanted it. So I had to make a fair enough offer where he wouldn't, turn me away, but not something so high where I could always go up if he said no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is really cool, and I can't wait to have the actual. I don't even have the actual figure yet, so it's cool that I have this. And then my number one is this Greg the Hammer Valentine Rhythm and Blues figure. I've talked about this so many times. This was in a Toys R Us ad in the WWF magazine in 1991, I believe. It showed all the other tag teams that were coming out. And this is pre-internet, obviously. So you didn't know when you go to Toys R Us that it's just not on the shelves. I just thought for so many years I didn't have it. Later, I found out it wasn't released, blah, 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 blah. And long story short, years later, in a Facebook group, an ex-Hasbro employee posted a cardboard box, like a bird's eye view of a cardboard box. He's like, I found this, I forgot, it was a garage basement. It was all these pre-production things just like stacked up in a box, like he didn't care what it was. It's like a hawk, I could spot Greg's leg. So we made a deal for the entire lot. And that's a case where I bought the entire lot because he wanted to sell the whole thing at once. And I knew this was the only way to get to Greg. So I bought the entire lot, pieced out what I wanted, kept Greg a couple other things, sold the other things, made money, and kept what I wanted.
Nice.
So like when you hear the price that and it's all over the internet, Zack Ryder spent $43,000 on Greg Mountain. Yeah, in theory, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Which is an absurd number. Absurd.
Yep. Agreed.
Right? But what they don't know, if they read the fine print, that I doubled my money and kept all the pieces I wanted.
That's actually amazing.
Right. So it's like the greatest deal ever.
The guy just didn't know what he had, I guess?
No, he did. So I spent a lot of money on this, like a lot. But like nobody wants to piece things out one at a time for these rare items because there's so many deadbeat boxes, especially eBay right now. I don't know if it's like this way in the shoe industry, but eBay is really bad right now in the card industry and in the figure industry, is that people are creating this fake market where they're jacking up the prices of things and then not paying. But when you go to sold listings on eBay, it'll show that that's the price, but nobody paid for it. And then they'll go sell it. They'll try to sell for that price or higher price, and it just keeps happening. So I don't know if it's made its way to the shoe industry, but it's happening right now with baseball cards and wrestling figures. Really bad.
Yep. All right. Well, hey man, I appreciate that quick view, but let's talk about what we came here to talk about, which was the big news that we have coming between yourself and Mr. Brian Myers and the Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins final. I don't want to call it final, but at least for the moment, the last WWE. Okay, I'll let you say it.
It's definitely the final shirt. I don't know if this is going to come out before or after, so it's definitely going to be the final shirt.
Yeah, okay,
never say never. Maybe eventually we'll have another shirt, but
never say never.
Yeah, never say never. Obviously due to this pandemic and the state that the world's in, WrestleMania was canceled. That whole week was canceled, and there was a Hawkins and Ryder shirt that was supposed to drop that week. Obviously it didn't. And then we got released, and I'm like, oh my God, is the shirt not coming out? But I guess the breaking news that it is coming out.
Yes, it is.
So I actually have a couple right here. Here it is right now. That Hawkins and Ryder. I love this right here. This is the never defeated Hawkins and Ryder. Nice bright orange, has both our faces on it. What a beautiful shirt.
Yep, designed by artist named Jesse Hernandez, aka Urban Aztec.
Super talented. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. When exactly can everybody get this? You tell me.
So
I don't want to mess it up.
July 3rd, 10 a.m. Eastern on footaction.com. They'll be available, but there's not going to be a lot of them available because you heard the man. He believes in the scarcity model. So I'll let you tell him how many are out there.
I believe, I don't want to mess this up. I think there's. You tell them. I'm going to forget.
All right. There's 85 of them.
85. And 85, Hawkins Ryder, that's our number. That's when we were born, 85.
Remember all that we went through as the date you were born?
It's been so long. But yeah, 85. I'm so excited. Honestly, I'd be upset if they lasted an hour. I'd be upset if they lasted a half hour. I'm going on record saying that.
Yeah. Based on my DMs, I don't think that's going to be an issue.
I haven't asked about this either. Even if I have to buy 84 of them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I did want to also say this. I'm going to sign this shirt, and I'm going to give it away on my Twitter right when we hang up. I'm going to put it on my Twitter, post a picture with all the rules, and I'm going to give this away tonight, a nice signed version of this. You still got to go buy the one that's unsigned. You got to wear that one. You got the signed one. Yep. But 85 of them, like, I'm super pumped this shirt's coming out. I feel like we, as individuals, always click, and that you helped us out along the way. And I'm glad this shirt's finally coming. And like I said, half hour, or I'm quitting the business.
Yeah, that's why. Like, I knew once you told me the amount of back scratchers you sold, I'm like, yeah, this 85 t-shirts won't be a problem.
Yeah, I think our major Recipe for Podcast fans and the Hawkins and Ryder or Matt and Brian fans, they're such diehard fans. And of course, we have the figure podcast where it's diehard collectors and fans. So this like is a no-brainer for me. A beautiful shirt, so the top quality product. Our last product, it's rare. It's like the triple threat. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a no-brainer that's just gonna fly off the shelf.
And honestly, the one thing that people might not know too, you guys had a lot of input on it. Like it wasn't just we didn't just hand you the shirt and say, "Here you go." We did a lot of back. What do you want to see? What colors? What sayings? Do you like the do you like the artwork, etc. So you guys were heavily involved. So
I love this. I wish my hair was as full as it's on this this picture. It's so great. But like it has the orange and blue from the Hawkins, has the still here, the never defeated. And I just love it. It feels so like New York to me. Like whether you be at Knicks or Mets or Islanders. And even if you don't like those teams, you gotta buy this shirt because it's so damn rare and cool. And like I said, like when something is a good product and it's limited edition, like there's no way it's gonna last. And that's what I think you guys have done with all your different products. And I think that's what we've done. And that's why we bonded so well.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, everybody, make sure you check it out on July 3rd, 10 a.m. Eastern, dropping on footaction.com. Super limited, so be there or you're going to miss out, I'm sure. So, I certainly appreciate you coming on, Matt. Really good conversation. I like the way that we're able to, kind of discuss our two industries and see the level of overlap. I think it's super exciting. I really appreciate you coming on, and hopefully we'll catch you again on another episode.
Oh, thanks. And maybe next time you can tell me, because I want that. It was your idea now for all my live major Recipe podcasts. Have a new Jordan to wear and sign it and sell or give it away. So you need to be my Jordan guy. But, all right, you need this one for this show, this one for this. So we'll be talking all the time.
Everybody needs a Jordan guy, so I'll be your Jordan guy.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, bro. See ya.
Quando uma delas chegar na porta, você sai com ela e conta devagarinho. E se a Mary Angela atender a porta e perguntar pela Mary? Onde? Em Cuba?